Hello, Glitz fam. Hello, Glitz fam. Happy Tuesday. This is me, Nancy. Welcome back to Glitz Assistance live tutorial and hope you are having a fabulous Tuesday and productive Tuesday. I am so excited to be back with you. And today we're going to having so much fun and we're going to sharing it's just a really quick, simple is ombre. It doesn't matter how many of the designs that you are going to do and to create, whether you are beginners or pros. And I bet you have at least some or one or two or many clients is asking for the ombre is nails, whether you do it ombre with gel polish or is ombre with liquid and powder, ombre with the velvety gels. So the ombre has become is really cool and trend that been last for years. Like I believe it probably a good quite of over 10 years now. So I'm so excited to share with you using a Glitz acrylic. So today the colors we're all going to do, I'm going to do it online, but then you can see it's a lot of different tutorial I share with different colors of combination. So when you are doing it, the most popular is the most simple way to do it, the pink and white. And also now there are so many different soft pink, nude pink, light pink, and in the nude shade, or you can do even like all different ombre with this two color of acrylic as well. So it's one of the basic, one of the most popular and more classic is the pink and white. There are 1,000 different shade in white. There are 1,000 different shade in pink, as I said. But then here's something is really cool when you for first, especially for first beginner and for first of a nail tech who is even a pros and now it start really like challenge yourself and then introduce the ombre liquid and powder. So try to find is the pigment and the colors is kind of buttery, is soft, it's not too heavy of a pigmented, and it kind of between it opaques, but it's not completely crazy like a solid opaques, because then it's hard for you to blend in your ombre. So you can able to get like is this soft two color, but then also a different on the client's preference. You are able to get the different shade of like instead of base nude, you can do it kind of beige colors, like a softer look. This one looks really good in person. Instead of under the camera, it's look a little bit darker. But this is look really good in person as well. And this is, I believe, is number 22 base nude. I'm gonna show you it's really easy technique. So before we start, this is only we're gonna do only one nail, but I will show you and I will share with you how you can able to achieve that. And pretty much just I show you the concept, and then you can use this concept and achieve every single colors or every single is ombre out there. So I am using Glitz acrylic brush, and this is size 12. You can use size 10, 12, and 14. It's really depend on your reference. Some a lot of nail tech love the smaller brush and can even doing a longer nails up to like 2 inches or extra long. But some nail techs using the bigger brushes for short nails is really a personal reference. But you know that the smaller brush, it means that it less of your bristle like Kolonsky's hair. So it means that it less hair, it means it hold less of your monomers and powder, I mean polymer for you. So I'm using size 12, so it's work with short nail, long nails, extra long, extra short. So, and if you pay attention, the belly of the bristle, we don't clamp the brush because this is actually a powerful of the advantage of the brush, because this belly of the bristle will do majority work for you. So then you can work smarter, not harder. So now I am using, this is sparkling white and number 33. I really love this color. And then this is number 22 base nude. Make sure you stir it thoroughly when you're starting with your client. So this is going to be really easy techniques, and there's so many different way, and I did covers in a different video. And this is that I did the sparkling white first and pink on the top, but then on the one of the video I did the pink first and I did the sparkly white on the top. So it's really depend. And you know, like if you start playing with this or practice on making your swatch and do two different way, two different technique, two different way, I think, and to find out which one you like or which one your clients like. So I'm go ahead and submerging my bristle in to the monomers, and I'm gonna pick it up probably about a small to medium beads of sparkling white. You can say cold and then bouncing in a couple times, and place this right in the middle of the length of the nails, and let it set for just a second. And you can see that it's starting, you know, like running until the nails down. So let the gravity do majority work for you. All you need to do is to using your belly of the bristle and guide this bead so it keep it really nice and stay inner and stay inside the frame of the nail. So then that way the nails, when you finish, it looks really nice and precise instead it looks bulky on the side. So mostly you're seeing from the camera top down, you see it looks like I put a lot of pressures on it. Basically the belly does all the work. Only I need to do is guiding it because it's still setting. If you pull a little bit harder, it might like pull all of your powder away. So you want to just gentle enough to let it run and let it just like setting itself. But your job is to just guide it. So I'm gonna go ahead, and it's still wet. I'm gonna take advantage and get the belly of the bristle. I am flattening it. You see that how trying to get, I'm gonna turn on the side so you can see it, especially for beginner if you are in school or you are just starting. So blend, 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 blend using the belly, because the belly is a little bit is more pressure, so you can able to blend it nicely. So trying to get this blend possible is like kind of thin it, because if you don't want a big hum there, because when you put a big hum in there and you're putting the second color, which is ombre, it might shows obviously the line of it, especially on a pink and white. You want it to blend it possible. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean my bristle, getting into submerging my bristle in the monomer, into the monomer, and pick up about small to medium beads. So now we're gonna do in 3 beads. I always mention it because the first bead we are going to work with the ombre part first. So don't hurry and get your cuticles and ombre at the same time, because we can, when the powder setting, you can only do one at a time, which is a best way to doing it. So then you won't rush in and freak out. So then I'm gonna place this right above of the color sparkling white, and using the belly of the bristle, and I kind of guide it in the inside of the frame. And in the meantime, using the belly of the bristle, I kind of blend it. And at this time, it's setting at the same time, so it's still nice and soft and also wet. So you can able to like control 100% of what you would like to do. And using the belly, I hardly using the tip of my brush. Is belly, you see that how belly is will blend it. So you're gonna hold it, keep your brush parallel instead of holding the tip like this, because you were holding the tip like this, it's only make it like streaky lights right here. So you want a belly and parallel, so keep it really nice and blend it well for you. So now until you are happy with the blending part, you can able to go back and pick the same beads or smaller beads of the base nude, and you can go in closer to the cuticles. Now, so now this beads, you don't have to worry about the ombre part. You just only need to focus on your cuticle area to get it really nice, and it needs cuticles area. And then when you start doing a lot of ombre and you're getting really good at it and get a hang of it, you can do one beat, especially for short nails. You can definitely get away with one beat. But when you are love is a little bit like more custom and long nails, is 2 beats go a long way, and then you can definitely getting your set of nails and an ombre nail even faster than you thought by just do a small little step at a time instead of big step, which is a big beat. Okay, so now I only need it using the belly of my bristle and then blend. I'm going to turn it on the sideways so that you can see instead of going 45-degree angle, you're going to keep it nice and flat and parallel with the surface of the nails. Here you get really nice and simple blend. It looks really good in person though.
It's really pretty on the camera too.
And then we are going to cap it. It's really important. You want to cap it with crystal clear to make sure that when you buff and file, your ombres will not gonna get destroyed by a filing or buffing. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick the about medium beads of the crystal clear and place it right where your ombre is. And also for beginner, if you feel like you want to cap completely the nails, also you can definitely do it too. So I'm gonna teal the nails down. You can see that even when you're doing for the clients, it definitely you can teal the nails down and let the gravity do the work. And now you are going to using the belly of your bristle, and this belly of bristle will be able to give you, because it's got a more pressure and easier control, because you control from a whole entire brush instead of just the tip of the brush. Okay, and then you want to guide your beads, even though it looks like a freaking running fast, but you need to get it time for it to set. Even though you see me touching it and guide feather it, I was saying it really treating it like feather instead of just go aggressive with this, because the beat need to getting time a setting. So in the meantime, you're guiding it and it will go exactly where you want to. You without have to do it real aggressive. That's how I love about the brush. It's not clamps at all. So then it have full of a power for you. So then it can works for you and you can use it and work smarter, not harder. All right. So using the belly of the bristle and just cutting or remove, however you want to call it, the excess powder.
Yes. And quick question. So the question, can you cap with gel?
Uh, on the acrylics, you mean cap with gels? You mean
So
this?
instead of crystal clear, can you cap it like a nobody gel top coat or something?
Well, you still, unless you are finished, but if you are going to clean your cuticles, you're gonna file them, and then the gel polish top coat will not going to cover and caps really well, because we need a good layer, not too thick of a layer of the crystal clear, but it's also too thin. When you file them, it's gonna probably it's gonna affect your ombre. So, but the top coat, yes, you will use a top coat on the last step to finish it. But I would suggest not to cap it on the top, because it's will, unless you like this and you don't want to fine and buff and shape anything, just really buff gentle and you can, like top coat it. Okay, so we're gonna leave it on the side and then let it air dry. So, and you can do it any different. This is one of the way you can do techniques of ombre for beginner. This is the most simplest way, easiest way, and a less complicated way for beginners, and as well as for pros who is starting introduce the ombre a lot in the salon for short nails or long nails. And doesn't matter short nails or long nails, you can use the same concept. Just how the way you holding your beads and how you control and guiding it, it will do all the work for you. So I'm gonna clean my bristles and nicely put the cap on. The bristles is down to get all air flows, and we can do a couple of one crystal on the top of one of the nails. Can you move this one for me?
Okay.
Like, oh, yeah, the count. So the color I use today is the base nude and the sparkling white. I love this color. Like I could wear this just by itself. It looks so beautiful. It looks so beautiful in person though. And hard to see. It's like look like it's blurred just white. Okay. So this one we get it set and dry, and I'm gonna pick one of this to do is the crystal designs on.
So Magenta, you will top with gel at the end step because you need to do a whole lot of things with acrylic, and you have to give them time to dry.
All right, I'm gonna just this. You know, this is we not have to fine a lot because if you follow the step that I share with you and give yourself a couple time to work on it, you would get hang of it really fast. Especially is really a feather touch. You don't have to go aggressive. And even though when you see touching a lot of surface, but don't try not to mess a lot with this because when it's setting, it still needs setting, and only you need to do is just guide your beads to follow your direction instead of just mess a lot with that. So give it a try. If you have question and any troubleshooting, let me know. DM Glitz will be so happy to assist you. So I'm gonna just show you this one. These two are still needs kind of a little bit of drying and setting.
And for everyone who's asking, so currently we only ship to US, Canada, Mexico, and Puerto Rico. So we will expand our shipping globally soon, but as of now, no. So please hang on to our social media, keep checking on it, and we will make announcement once that available.
So for a lot of you love crystal designs, your clients love crystal designs, but you are like excited about this, thinking about it, dreaming about it, and see all the different designs that you could thinking of, you know, possible doing and take your business to the next level. And your crystal is feeling like the clients is coming and they like getting it done, but they're afraid of to coming off, and it make you feel kind of nervous and then not like a little bit of lack of confidence, like, oh my gosh, I'm not sure if she might gonna text. So then you text me and say, it's coming off, it looks good, but it's come off in like 2 days. So you don't want that happen. So this is crystal trifecta, which is I just showed you just a minute ago. It's gonna be your bestie and it will never betray on you. It's gonna back you up every single time. So I'm gonna show you how, and it's been helping me for years and then helping thousands of nail techs out there, professionals, nail lover, is to take their crystal design to the next level. So basically after you buff, clean, wipe off with, you know, it's all remove all the dust. So I am go ahead and apply the condensed glue gels and tie the nails. But hey, if you know exactly where your crystal is, you can able to just apply in that spot. But I always apply the whole and tie the nails. And the condensed glue gel is thick enough, but it's not too thin, so it's can able to go on the top of the nails, but without feeling too thick. And so I can do a lot of different designs. And then sometimes, majority of the time, the clients are, oh my God, Nancy, can you add some more of a crystal? You want to make sure you have a condensed glue gels in on the top of the surface, or else it will not adhere to crystal properly. So I'm gonna apply a good layer of it, not too thick, not too thin, and I am following right on the top, floating using the no wipe top. So these three are work the best together, compatible so well. One's getting is support for another's and complements others. So this one, when we apply the no wipe top coat, it's not only giving a double of the layer of the adhesion, also it will finish when you're done, it's gonna completely dry with no tacky layer. So I'm gonna go ahead. I have a couple cute design. We did it yesterday, but today we're gonna use this super cute, simple design. So what I'm gonna do, I'm going to place it right in the middle using one of the SS8.
Yes, and Magenta. So depend on which dedicator you're looking for. If you're looking for acrylic, we have something for that. If you're looking for crystal, we have something for that too. So best would be just DM our team, just DM our account, and we will have somebody looking at it and just give you the best recommendation.
Yes. So I am applying. This is from the, I believe, from the Master Kits #1 crystal kit. So all you need to do is, you can see that how cool it is because it's not dry or not setting. You don't have to worry about on getting in any adhesion that is, when you put it on, it starts setting and drying and get all your crystal cloudy. And this is not. So you have all the time in the world to place your crystals and to adjust your crystal as you needed it before your final cure. And it will last for weeks to come, and it's remaining all your crystals stay nice and shiny and sparkle. So you can add some frame on if you would like to. You can definitely skip this if you don't want the frame on. And I'm just like gently adding the crystal. And then you see it's simple, pick it up. And if you need to adjusting it, just turn it on the other end. And you can adjusting it without have to worry about touching your condensed glue gel and no wet top coat. And both of the layer is not dry yet. It's still waiting for you to place your crystal first. So now, if you guys love the ombre with no crystal, is definitely a great. You just top coat and cure, and then you are good to go. But if the clients want some crystal on it, so this is able to bring you an additional of a good, like at least $8 to $10 for this cute designs for your clients. And so now it's a great thing. You see that how I adjusting, shift it back and forth to make sure that I am happy. And then usually when I ask the clients, can you look on the end? It looks good for you. Is, or you think it's like a little bit crooked to the left, to the right, let me know so I can adjusting it. And clients like, oh, it looks good. You know, it's like on this angle is your clients and this is your angle. So go ahead and adhere for 60 seconds. So beautiful. And then you can add more if you prefer, if you like, or your clients just want different centerpieces. This is a couple of centerpieces that we did it yesterday. I'm going to show you really quick right there while we're waiting for that cute nails to be dry. Here is some of centerpieces and some of crystal design. I'm using the Former Kits, Crystal Kits #1. And you can create so many different designs out of that, kids. I love that, kids. This has been with me for a good time. It's like one investment, you're good to go. Good, highest quality glitz coating crystals. So they give you a totally different sparkle and shine. When you see in person, you will know exactly what I am talking about. Like, wow, it's unlike others. It is totally is different. It's so sparkling and shining for weeks to come until the clients come back and getting a new service from you. So all done. I feel that is completely dry. You don't have to top coat it on the top or around of the crystal is already top coat. And normally it's gonna be finished, but we are going to do it double secure to make sure that all of the frame stay intact and it's not turning tarnish, because a lot of hand sanitize, a lot of like cleaning products. So you want to make sure this is not going to destroy your beautiful frame. So I'm going to go ahead and check. I'm using that part of a needle here. On the other end, there is a brush on the end just in case you need to get access into more of a precision glue gel. But I'm going to use this part because it does give me a little bit of advantage of I can check around the crystals and crystal base. So before that, I'm going to seal everything, like cap completely and leave all of the crystals, all the SS and centerpiece alone. We are going to seal on the base to make sure they are going to get seals with the precision glue gel. So this is will help to double and triple secure your crystal, but also is prevent from catching on the hair, the clothes, and the fabric. So it's not only help your clients, it feels really nice, secure when they're wearing the crystal, but also so confident. They don't want to all of a sudden this one beautiful centerpiece is popping up of nowhere and they can't be found, you know. And then also for you too, so you can be like sit back and ensure all the beautiful crystal designs will last for your clients for weeks to come until next time she comes see you. So now I seals everything. When you feel a scratchy a little spot, all you need to do is squeeze just a little bit. I'm going to show you right here. See that how much it is? Just all you need. A little go a long way. And you can always repeating this step just in case that you have a bigger, like I have a bigger centerpiece here. I be honest, I go spot that are sketching on their hair. So I'm gonna go ahead and here, and just in case you needed it more than this time, like I did it one time and I flash gear for 30 seconds to make sure that I don't need to stabilize it more, especially when you're doing a bigger crystal designs, more intricate, more in detail. So make sure you flash key it first, so then that way the precision glue gels can able to cure it completely, and then you can repeat it again. So for all the crystal lover, this is will be your bestie, and it been my bestie for a long time. I was back then years ago. I love crystals, and I always like looking for all different fun crystal designs, but I having a hard time with the application. Either my crystals are falling off or getting so cloudy, so dull. And it's just always one thing that I always, wanted to get the crystal like a beautiful, cute, even a smaller centerpiece or even like a smaller design. But I want it to last long and also looks good. This is this one, and it's not even like remove that. So this is definitely is your bestie on the desk, and I'm so obsessed with that because everything with a crystal trifecta is lifesaver. So I'm gonna go ahead and wipe it using the alcohol, 99% alcohol. I'm just wipe off all the residues from crystal picker right here, and stay nice and shiny. And it will last you weeks to come without worry about it's gonna come off because it have triple is adhesion. It had your condensed glue gels, and it have no wipe top coat, and then also precision glue gel. Your crystal is staying there and it's no go nowhere, but stay there. And I'm going to show you final looks, and this one you just top coat it and you're good to go. Here's a look. And then for this designs, we're having your ombre and then the crystal. I would say this is gonna give, if you are doing a whole set of the ombre, we'll price it differently. Like say if you do whole set, new set with, for instance, a long new set 75 and then $30 additional for the ombre designs. Then you price the crystal is separate by $8 or $10. But so for this one, I was doing about $12 to $15 is really fair for you and your clients. If you're pricing one, like say if your clients, oh, I want pink for the rest of my nails, but I 2 ring finger, I want two ring finger ombre and crystal. Can you do that? I said sure. So then you can price this one nail to $12. So when you have 2 nails, the additional of it is already it's $24 for you. So this is, I'm gonna put it right here for ombre, just in case the clients want to do a single one. This ombre with no encapsulate and nothing. It's just like ombre with 2 colors. So I hope it's the tutorial. It's help and bring you some inspiration for spring and summer coming. I'm looking forward to do so many other tutorial designs with any out there. Like tomorrow, we're going to have a 40 gels. I'm so excited. I'm so thrilled about it. And I can't wait. Maybe we can do a 40 gel flowers on this one because I love these 2 colors so much. So if you have any question that I missed during a live video, please DM, and we'll be so happy to assist you. Yes, Navy, did I say Navy? I hope I don't say it wrong, but yes, we want to save the video. And thank you so much for tuning in on YouTube fam, Facebook fam, TikTok fam, Instagram fam. Thank you, thank you. And all the products you can simply find on our official website, Glitz Accessory and such. If you need any assistance, please don't hesitate to DM, okay? And we're looking forward to see everyone in the next live. In the meantime, have a fabulous Tuesday and amazing Tuesday, productive Tuesday. Please take good care of yourself and your family and be safe out there, okay? We'll see you then.